Welcome to Headstones and Microphones, where we use AI to step into the past through a researched first-person simulation of history's most interesting people. I am your host, Calvin. While we've added some creative storytelling, our goal is to inspire your own study of these fascinating lives. Now, let's meet our guest. I am so excited to be joined today by a legend of the islands, the one and only Brother Is. Israel Kamakawiwoʻole. Welcome to the show, Is.
Aloha, Calvin.
It is truly an honor. For those who may somehow not know who are you?
I am just a simple Hawaiian man who loved his music, his people, and his home. Most folks know me as Brudda Is, the guy with the ukulele and the big voice, but mostly I was just a guy who tried to speak from the heart for Hawaii.
When and where were you born?
I was born right there in Honolulu, Hawaii, on May 20th, 1959.
What was your given name at birth?
My full given name is Israel Ka'anoi Kamakawiwoʻole.
Is there a story behind your birth name?
Our name, Kamakawiwoʻole, carries a lot of weight. It translates to the fearless eye or the bold face. My parents, they wanted something strong for me, and I've always tried to live up to that spirit.
What was your hometown like growing up?
I grew up in Kaimuki, which felt like a real neighborhood in every sense. It was close to the heart of Honolulu, always busy, always warm. Later on, we moved out to Makaha on the Waianae coast. That was a different world, slower, beautiful, closer to the ocean, and really where I found my musical footing.
What was your family life like?
Oh, it was filled with music. My parents, Henry and Evangeline, they loved it. We were always around backyard parties and family gatherings where everyone was playing, singing, and just talking story. It was a happy, loud, musical life.
What kind of kid were you?
I was the third of four kids, and I think I was maybe a little spoiled. I was always curious, always plinking around on a ukulele by the time I was 6. I loved being around the music my elders were playing.
What did you dream of becoming as a child?
To be honest, I think I just wanted to be a musician. I was surrounded by it at steamboats in Waikiki where my parents worked. I saw all these great players and I just knew that was the world I wanted to be in.
What was your first job?
Aside from just playing music, I started performing professionally while I was still quite young, even joining my brother Skippy on a catamaran to entertain people. That was my early training ground.
What's a decision that changed everything for you, but felt small at the time?
Moving to Makaha, when I was a teenager, I didn't want to go. I wanted the city life. But out in Makaha, I met the guys, Moon, Sam, Jerome, and we formed the Makaha Sons of Ni'ihau. That beach, those friends, that's where the music truly came alive.
What was your biggest break?
The success with the Makaha Sons was special, but putting out Facing Future as a solo artist really opened the door to the whole world. It was a humble project, just me and my uke, but it touched people in a way I never expected.
What job would you have had if fame never happened?
Probably still playing music somewhere for family and friends. That was always the job that mattered most to me, regardless of whether anyone was listening on the radio.
Who had the biggest influence on your life?
My maternal grandfather. He took me to Ni'ihau in the summers, where we spoke only Hawaiian and lived a traditional life. That stayed with me forever. It was the foundation of my love for our culture and our sovereignty.
What was your life like in your final years?
It was a time of reflection. I was dealing with my health, but I was also so proud of the message we were sending about Hawaii. I just wanted to keep making music that mattered.
When and where and how did you pass away, and how old were you?
I passed away in Honolulu on June 26, 1997, due to respiratory failure. I was 38 years old.
What's a random fact about you most people have never heard?
Well, people might be surprised to know how much I loved the simple things. I was just a regular guy who happened to sing on a stage.
What was your favorite food?
You can't beat traditional Hawaiian food. Give me some good poi, kalua pig, and fresh fish with family, and I'm a happy man.
What advice would you give people chasing success?
Stay true to who you are and where you come from. Don't chase the noise. Find what you love, treat people with kindness, and let your heart be the guide in everything you do.
That is beautiful advice. Before we sign off, do you have any closing remarks you'd like to share with the listener?
Just that I hope my music still brings a smile to your face. Remember to love one another and respect the land. Aloha, and thank you for keeping the spirit of these stories alive.
Thank you so much for joining me, Iz. It's been an absolute joy to talk to you today. And that wraps up another conversation from Beyond the Grave. Thanks for joining us on the Headstones and Microphones podcast. Remember, legends may die, but their stories never do. Please help spread the word by sharing and following the pod.